So like
You're gonna take
obviously,
me on an adventure.
yeah, look at you got Rocky Balboa, right? And it's like that's how winning's done. And I'll show you this. I got a little festive in holidays. But so we got Fox News coming tomorrow. So we
That's
got the
dope.
logo showing up. This is right here is a DIY caulkboard, bro. For
That's cool.
less than $20, I built that.
That's sweet.
Crazy. It's
Is
like,
that the future Mrs.?
yeah,
The future Mrs. Renus?
if she allows me to like still see her, sometimes the other day I got 42 minutes of time with her, which it's kind of a lot. So, but yeah, I mean, you want to? I can show you around a little bit more with the chipping
Yeah,
and stuff.
man. Yeah. I figured this would be a little bit more, go ahead and promote. Let's show us around. Show us the place,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
I think it's beautiful, and a lot of people haven't seen, what I have seen. I've been following you pretty closely, man. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, like the big thing is just accessibility, right? So these guys are hitting balls. Johnny's another guy I have in here. He ran the junior event today. He told me today we had 13 clubs represented in a 32 field event.
That's
32 man field event. We got Todd. He's another private club guy. He can't hit at his club, so he comes here. So he's playing a tough golf course right there. But like perfect example. We can teach him how to play. Let's kind of look at Todd, good move. He hits a nice little fade that starts left, curves right. So this is a cool area because if you look, this is the golf course.
Yeah.
So he hit what'd you hit there? Two hybrid? Yeah, two hybrid. He carried it 207, carried 228. Beautiful numbers. Now he's got 149 to a front left pin. Now he's got to learn how to hit that shot. And this is kind of what everything is. I mean, Johnny's got let's see the move, Johnny. He's got 76, 77 ball speed.
Put the pressure on Johnny.
Dude. Oh yeah, he's a beast, dude. Watch him. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Hammer time
on a rope.
So yeah, so like when my kids were like, hey, I hit it far. Well, that guy he's got 180-mile ball speed. Then we got Jay just hanging out. Yeah, exactly.
I contend with him. I'll come up there one day and we'll do it at like 3 o'clock in the morning with plenty of coffee.
Yeah, big Mike can get after it too. So then we got Dan here just chilling, trying to get better, right? So we got drills. Me and Jim were working on some fades yesterday, and now look at this. This is the cool part. So we got a hole. You can see here. I think you can see it. The hole fades, right? So we're working. Literally, he has a hook miss, and now he hits pretty fades, and he doesn't smile that much, but he's happy. Jim. He's a good. Yeah, he's good. He's like a 3-4 handicap, but he can't get lower because he can't get that shot.
In there, man. That should be another one of your.
I know it's tough. Now we got. Hey, Mina, do you remember the one rule in the house? What's the one rule? Stay high and by. See that? There she is. So now we have a family, right? Dad and two girls. 9:30 tonight hitting balls. We got Rocco right here working on a short game. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just take everybody from. Whether you're a good golfer, bad golf, I don't care. Whether you're 5 years old, you can go play on that putt, with your pops or mom, and then you can go. I mean, the bunker's pretty dope, obviously.
Yeah,
it's just an yeah, it's real sand. I mean, everyone asks about it.
I know about it, but I wanted to show the camera. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's solid. It's what's wild is. Because it's so perfect, it's not like outside around here because of the conditions. Right. It's kind of fluffy, which with fluffy sand when you have
dense packed sand in the mid-Atlantic. Yeah,
exactly. So when you have fluffy sand, you can't lead the handle. So you got to learn how to use the bounce and use all that stuff. So that's just kind of what we do. And then obviously putt view. I think putt view is a no-brainer. Yeah. I don't really. The problem is that it's really expensive. Yeah, this system right here, 35, 36K, it does what we want it to do, but people just don't see the ROI in it. And, for guys like me, we have to have that because A, it's a difference maker. And then B, it can get people better so much faster. Yeah. And that's, when we talk about environment, I mean, dude, you could be good. I don't even play golf. I don't need to play golf, but I can go wax people, and show people on, hey, man, we got to work on your speeds, or we got to work on your launch angles, or hey, what should be a good launch angle for an 8-iron? 27 ain't going to do it, you know?
Right.
And, you know, and just knowing, you know, just different little things. And let me tell you what, dude, and, you know, my model is very different and I get it. I just don't believe charging $200-300 an hour is going to do anything for anybody other than pad the instructor's pocket. I'm just sorry. I don't care if you got gears, right? With Neff, I mean, he's the best. I love to have it. But at the end of the day, I'm here for giving people enjoyment and entertainment and getting better at golf. And that's kind of how the model works. Yeah. I don't want to mess it up. We're having too much fun. And it's too easy, honestly. I mean, to get people better, it's just, I mean, I changed the guy's path a few degrees today, changed his face up. Well, voila, he gained 30 yards. I mean, that was like 20 minutes. And I feel like I don't think you need to invest into this. And by the way, that guy in number 7, he was going to get a golf zone simulator for like 62K, 62, I think, something like that. I told him he's just investing in me and then be a member here forever. And that's that. Like, I don't care if it's, you know, in the summer, in the winter, people need this style that is on their schedule, not our schedule, George. Right? Because at the end of the day, I can't do anything between 9 and 6 because I'm just packed with just dumb shit. Do I teach tomorrow? You know, we start at 5, 6, 7. I'll do your podcast. You know, it's almost approaching 10 o'clock. And, you know, we ain't slowing down. We just keep going.
What's the latest you've ever had somebody in there knocking balls around?
We just do it 2, 3, 4 in the morning. It doesn't matter. See, the funny part is when you have a model like this, you attract a lot of different people, right? Restaurants, doctors, nurses, bartenders, like, and what's wild is so if I tell you I don't care about family, I love to work and I love to hunt, it's very different than someone who loves, like, so the mindset's just different. The bartender wants to go out and hit balls at 3 a.m. while you want to sleep.
Right.
And at say noon, they want to sleep while you want to go hit balls. So it's just a different mindset. And that's why, like, this night golf thing, I have a model that it goes indoor and outdoor. And part of it is lighted because I feel like across seas, they do such a great job with that stuff. And let me tell you what, it's sexy outside. And, you know, we have to do it indoors, but I don't know. I mean, I'm 35. I'm telling you this. I'm telling everybody. I don't really care. I'm selling the company in 10 years or I dissolve it. I'm done. I just move out west. And I live in my, you know, my little shack and I'm done. I mean, I've worked my ass off to get to where I want to be. In 10 years, I'll shake someone's hand. I'm proud of what I've done. And I'm not proud of yet because I'm not where I want to be. So we're getting there. It's just, you know, and this is the tough part about the golf business is, for me at 35, I'm a stud. I'm in my prime. No one can touch me, and I'm not even on anyone's list, radar, whatever you want to call it. And you know, like, for me, that's the only way you could, like, make it in the golf business, right? Get on a list. Charge $200 an hour. Be that guy. Guess what, dude? I don't need to fucking be that guy. I will smoke you, and I'll charge a lot less, and I'll have more fun. But, like, you know, like, I look at TaylorMade. TaylorMade walked through my spot. I shook the CEO's hand last year in Carlsbad, and I told him he's buying my company just because I want to beat Callaway and 5-iron every day. And I'll tell them right to their face, I don't care. It doesn't matter. They don't have a guy like me to run it. So that's kind of where the mindset of this cool facility. Yes, I like to, you know, like get people better, all this stuff, but it's really to expand and touch different people. Dude, I have 200 women coming tomorrow. I'm paying for the parties. It's on me. I love to do it. And the diversity from beginners to non-golfers to people that have no freaking clue what to do with it. And then you have top clubs from Marion, Aronimink, top, like, Exio brand coming, like, all that stuff, to just come together, have some wine, get some food, and just hang out. I mean, people come after me and do, like, whatever you want to call me. This is what I do. Yeah. So if you come after me, you're hurting, kind of like you're making that guy not be able to practice. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, dude, relax.
So when I was coming through college, right, I'm a PGMer. Yeah. And I attended the Callaway Leadership Conference, man. My senior year was right around the same time that the Golf 2.0 player development narrative really started kicking off. And you get all these great ideas, man. And there's a couple of guys that I can actually remember in the Callaway Leadership Conference meeting that are still out there and doing pretty good, right? But most of those guys have fallen off. And the reason is because when they have these good ideas, they get shot down because of status quo. This is the way we've always done it. Right. And if you're doing it the way you've always done it, you're always going to appeal to the same people that you've always appealed to. You're not going to be able to bring in those people that you're talking about. Your niche allows you to hit everybody, whereas most of the time, the country club niche is on a very specific, narrow target group. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and they're only worried about, like, see, here's the problem, George. Okay, I don't even know you, right? Let's be real. Yeah. I've never met you in person.
Other than online chats and hunting chats, that's it.
Yeah, right. And you message me, right?
Yeah.
Which I get enough of them,
sure.
Right? And I go, you know what? I love to talk to you, dude. Sure. I love to talk to everybody. Yeah, I mean, I get enough. I mean, a lot of countries, and guess what? I won't go into business much. I won't do all that stuff because guess what? Right. I did it on my own and I figured it out. And if you want to do something different, go have freaking fun. I don't care.
And that's why I called you because, you know, again, so here's the deal. We got into this county where we're doing this homestead, man. And there's this beautiful, you know, former top 100 course set up in the bluff, right? It's got these rocks all laid out behind it on the landscape and waterfalls and stuff. And it basically got bought out by a property developer who just didn't know anything about how to appeal to a membership base. And I tried to get in there for a couple months and get an academy going, and it finally sold, and it's still sitting on the market with no buyer. And, you know, I want to be able to give my community, I'm in a very small county. I think there's like 15, 20,000 people are in our entire county. And so I'd like
that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I'd like to create an opportunity for these kids to maybe get into something at an affordable rate where they have the full-time access to it. So we've talked about.
Hey, give me 1 second, Justin. Come here. Everybody has to have. He's getting better. Come here, dude. One of these kids right here. He's 19. Yeah. 19. He's been with me since like 2 years ago, and he saw this from the start. But seeing this kid, right? He started his own detail company, which is great. Start a million companies. But you just learn so much. He goes to school. He's telling me stuff in school. And I'm like, dude, like, I can tell you how to raise money. I can tell you how to do a business plan. I can tell you how this stuff is because I've done it. And they don't do that in school. No. Just like you were asking me all this stuff. And you just learn on your own.
Yeah, they don't even teach you how to balance checkbook. Nice to meet you, Justin.
Yeah, he's a stud. Love that guy. Yeah, but like that's what happens. So like in the golf world, if you don't have the big capital, right, to buy that course,
right,
it's tough, man.
Right,
it's tough.
It's nuts. Well, let's focus on. Let's jump back into that again. If you got, you talked about raising all your own money, right? So that's something that will stop people dead in their tracks. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like and like
scale
go,
up.
yeah. Start like Shark Tank. Like I had a guy from Ohio. Once again, I don't care who you are, but he wanted to tell me he's done it for 8 years, and he started from 1 track man to 10 track mans. Dude, if I don't get going in 6 months, I'm dead. I'm exhausted. I'm just bored with it. So literally I built, it was in COVID, which I loved it. It was construction was started, whatever. I finished it off. So I gave no equity away in my first one. Now, mind you, I have people luckily close to me that knew some situations that helped me, right? And it's hard. So I gave them a really good return, like nice return. And if it worked, I could pay him back. If it didn't, it was a tough go. If that makes sense. I don't have anything. There's zero. I mean, I have this. This camera's about $5,000 that I would sell to give them, their money back. But that's all I had. So it was either do I make it or I do not. So I raised all the money and I gave zero equity away, which scares people. But you can do that. It's all debt. That's all it is. It's just an investment. If you give me, say, $100,000, right, George? And I go, okay, in 5 years, I'll give you 150, but you get no equity in the company. You don't care if I take my company from, 500,000 or to 10 million, you get your 150 back.
Right.
Now, the equity play is when my company's worth 10 million and you get that equity. But if I don't know how to get it to 10 million and you make a nice return, who gives a shit, right? Now, once the proof of concept makes it, now all of a sudden those debt wants to convert into equity, which then I raised another kind of funds. And what happened with the funds, I needed about 1.2 to do this one. I think 1.2 or 1.3. I had to put another 200K in at the end because I just had to finish it. And I couldn't, here's the problem. Everyone goes, well, raise the money. Well, yeah, I can raise it, but then I lose my equity.
Right.
So all my equity in this is I'm betting on myself. And if we're good in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, I can at least, be okay. If I'm not, hey, we had fun. And that's the equity play and debt play is very interesting. No one teaches you that in golf, by the way. You make 40 grand as an assistant and you get your lessons in your junior games. No one ever goes, hey, you know what, George? I'm going to give you 5% of my company, but I'm not going to pay you this year.
Yeah.
And no one would ever take that. I would take it because I know how I can grow the business.
Right.
So, we grew it, we probably grew it four times probably in probably 18 months now with this one. But once again, I don't care because I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to sell for a certain number of money. I need 5 facilities to do that. Now I'll have 5, 7, 10, but that's the goal. So that's where people they lose the focus, George. Just like your homestead. If your homestead is to do vegetables or whatever, you go do that. You don't care about your cows and your other stuff because you're focused on that stuff. Yeah, I'm literally focused.
Priority.
Exactly. I'm focused literally on the shack in Colorado, and I'll never talk golf again. That's why I run the business the way I do, because I have control, because I know it's going to work. If you and I are in business and you go home to your kids and I have all these sims going and I have number 1 down, I have to fix it. You're not going to do it.
Yeah, dude, and, honestly, I'd be over at the sim for like a half an hour just to butter up, and then I'd be right behind you the whole time.
Yeah, for sure.
Just over show us the putt. Walk us through the putt, because that was an amazing, awesome. You did a bunch of signature holes, right?
Yeah, so I got a double green, which is cool. I actually added, if you can see, I added like little fake bunkers. Yeah. I added. You can see there, I added like a little shrubbery there.
Right, yeah.
And let's talk about environment real quick. So this is a cool hole right here. I have 5 bushes around the hole.
That's dope.
It breaks. So you have to putt here, but you have to hit it through those 2 bushes to make it. If you don't, you're going to miss the putt. So I have a lot of guys, or kids, all this stuff. It's funny. Let me see. Let me see if I have this. When I built this place and I built everything, I just learn every day. You can't learn from a book, George. You can't learn from a podcast. I don't care what Cameron Haynes does today. I just don't. Joe Rogan, whatever. I got to do shit today. So I had a little 2-year-old, 2 years old, ripping golf shots. I got her a foam ball and a freaking plastic club that she just turns. Now you can see a window right there. I'm going to go like this. I hit it in the window and it bounces back and we have fun.
Right.
And no one yells at her. No one cares that she hit the window because it's a foam ball, George. And what people don't understand is I want to give an environment, a comfortable environment. Right? Don't yell at me because I'm not wearing golf clothes.
Right.
Dude, you know how many lessons I had that didn't come golf clothes appropriate?
Dude, I've seen friends of mine go play a course that we played our entire lives, get turned away for cargo shorts, I think was the most recent example I can think of. He never went back. Ever went back. Never would play in any tournaments, would never step court. Just the bad taste in your mouth. It's
just a bad deal. It's just a bad look for golf. So let's get mad at a guy like let's get mad at a guy like me for doing this, and then then you're wondering why people don't want to play golf, and you're mad about cargo shorts. Jesus.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever followed into the product stuff I did. I didn't put a bunch of content out there because, like you, I was kind of keeping my stuff to my, close to my chest. But variability training is one of the things like I'm big on, right? And it's how do I create an environment, right, that'll engage them, give them the feedback that they need, but also force them to hit different shots.
All the
time. And and again, you've nailed that. So
well, let me show, so since you talked about variability, I'm going to see if I can do halfway decent here. I'm going to grab a wedge.
You don't play golf?
No, I don't, but I got a wedge here. Hang on. Stand by. All right. So,
dude, that's huge. How far are you now for the camera? It looks to me like you're about 60, 70 yards from that back wall.
It's probably 40. It's probably 40.
Okay.
But I can hit. There's a pin right there over that bunker. And by the way, this is tight shit. Like you better have good wrist angles or you're gonna chunk and skull the shit out of it. Let's see what happens. I bounced into that one. That sucked. I got a little uphill slope too, by the way.
I can edit that out for you if you want me to.
Yeah. So that one's a spinner. Ooh, that's sexy. So I have that little shot over that bunker where my boy Jimmy's at. So you can see that's a nice pitch shot. It took me a little while there. But then I got this little pitch that I just have a little handle forward and let her go in. And I have that shot. So, same club, same understanding. And a lot of people, I can hit shots from my short game all the way over there and understand, that's where watch this. It's kind of nice being owner of the place, but I'll hit.
Got the cornhole.
Oh yeah, I got cornhole. Yeah,
got the pool table.
I got pool table there, but I have a lot of guys talking crap that they can beat me in this stuff. So let's see what I can do here. So I got a little side hill lie here, and I'm gonna hit one. I'm gonna hit like a little bumper around the little desk right there to a back pin. Oh yeah.
Got it too.
Look at that. Roll over that slope. Oh, that's like 6 feet. So, that's just what we do. I mean, it's funny when people we talk about things, but I wanted to create a lot of cool different shots. I wanted it to be different. I want to just break people's minds of dude, there's holes in the wall. If you hit the wall, you hit the wall. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I had to fix a guy's short game yesterday because he kept hitting the damn ceiling. And I'm like, whatever. He's just got to learn that stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I think, people laugh about cornhole. Cornhole, what do you have to learn? You have to learn a lot of stuff in cornhole. Yeah.
Trajectory control.
Spin, everything. I mean, basketball, I got you guys see this basketball, this pop shot, sweet. We started doing some half court shots and we kind of busted the thing. But yeah, we got Jimmy over here. He's just hitting some pitches. Come on, Jimmy, let's see it. Hit a pitch. Here we go. He doesn't like all this. Look at that, sexy. Ooh, spinner.
Little nipper.
Ooh, little nipper. But yeah, like you got basketball right here. People just have fun, man. By the way, those are tough. Those are tough pins to go in there. But and then just anything around here. I think anyone's. We talk about environment, whether it's Adam Young did a great job with that manual stuff with the block and variable practice and all that stuff. And I think that the thing is
the second time it's been mentioned in these podcasts.
Yeah. I mean, he's done a
smart
good job.
Dude, man.
He's a smart dude. I mean, here for me, obviously I'm a little bit different with personality and what I do, but I've never met Adam, but the things that he does, and obviously on social media, I like to throw my sarcasm in there because at the end of the day, I look at Butch and Bill Harmon. I love those guys. Don't get me wrong, but they're double my age. How are we? They're making honestly, if you talk about Tiger Woods, I don't give a shit about Tiger Woods. I just don't. You know who I care about? That guy right there. Yeah. And I care about that guy. I don't care about Charlie, which by the way is getting beat up in the press.
Yeah,
I don't care about Tiger.
Rough, man. See, that's the whole thing too, man. Is that the constant same old stale narrative, man. Like Mike and I talked about the Golf Digest articles, and you never really get to the core of it.
No.
And what happens is you don't know how to apply the information. And what it does is
Yeah.
it keeps players. And I don't even know if they still print. Do they still print Golf Digest?
I honestly, I don't even know. I'm not in the magazines, so I really don't give a shit.
Yeah,
but
man.
It's amazing. Before social, Instagram, TikTok, I had a guy the other day. No, I mean it's no shit, George. I work with him. He's my good player. I'm like, what are you doing? I've never seen you do this. And he did some drill. I'm not going to tell you where he got it from, but I'm just like, tell me Instagram, please. And that's what those guys do. They just flip through it, right?
It's
Now let's just do this.
Yeah.
So say you need to work more in this way, and the drill tells you to go more out. What's that going to do with your golf swing, George?
Well, yeah, you're going to get jammed up.
It's just going to change everything, right? Yeah. And that's where, like, someone's like, well, you need the face open. Well, okay, some people do, some need it like that. So you just like the problem. This is why I never got into the subscription-based internet stuff. Listen, I could throw out content more than anybody with a team even. But here's the problem. If you need to work on, say, I don't know, your pressure left early, and I teach pressure, early to the right, I just fucked you up, dude.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you're playing like shit. And then you're like, dude, that guy has no idea what you're talking
That's
about.
why I've never done a lot of tip stuff. I'll always do drills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because.
Yeah, well, it's just teaching skills, right? Teaching skills.
Exactly.
If you watch me play ping pong, there's one guy that can beat me at ping pong. I give a free membership if you can beat me at ping pong. You can travel. I have no problem waxing you. But it's like cornhole, basketball, pool. It's all about skill development.
Yes, I'll play you in cornhole and pool.
Okay, I love that. Let's go. That's fine. Come on up.
If you beat me, I'll let you come over for a turkey hunt, man. We'll get you out for a
I like that.
turkey.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Dude, turkeys. Don't get me going on turkeys.
Oh, we're loaded up, dude.
I got, dude. If there's a turkey at 10 yards, I still miss them. That's the one animal that just kills me. I got a British Columbia moose hunt next year, mountain goat next year, the following year. So yeah, I mean.
How many you got left? I know you got like a little checklist. That's actually why I started following you, was the hunting stuff.
The Super 10. I got 5. I got 5 more to go. Okay. And if you ever follow Super 10 with a bow and self-film, there's like, I don't know, maybe 40 of us I'll be the first one that self-filmed all the hunts, which is pretty cool.
Would you ever go do a rifle hunt? Like you ever seen any of those pork chopper videos, dude?
Yeah, I mean, like I don't mind like air assault rifles out of the helicopter,
dude.
But like I don't know, man. Like I only get a chance to hunt one time a year, and I want a bow hunt. I just love the bow hunt. My dad's getting older. Before he passes, I want to get him on an elk hunt with a rifle, and him and I go back and forth about bow and rifle. And I mean, you can't get me a rifle. I love the bow. I mean, my next caribou, my next film I do, to have a caribou at 18 yards and kill them, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, just have any animal, and it's like going to play golf. You want to shoot 65 Bethpage Black, or do you want to go play a Muni and shoot 65? You know what I mean? Like it's just different.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like
the recurve stuff. You ever done any of like the self?
No. That's so hard to do.
So we had some friends up for just a little vacation, and we took the kids outside. I got a sawmill. I don't know if you've seen any of that stuff, but we have some hickory, and we made all the kids these hickory self bows, man, bent all the recurves and stuff in them, and they loved it. So like my boys, he's ready to play golf. He's ready to get on a wrestling mat, and he's ready to start hunting with me. So,
well, that's good. Get the kids early. Get the kids early in the bow hunting. That's the way to do it. Recurve's the way to go early, and then you get compounds because you can fling them like far.
Yeah. What are you shooting?
I shoot Matthews VXR.
Okay.
28. I don't even see. Here's the funny part. So you know how golf is all super tech, right?
Yeah.
I don't even have golf clubs. I can take anybody's clubs and beat them, right? Because you have the feel and skill. Same with bow hunting. Everyone gets it all custom built, whatever. All I care about is when I pull it back, I shoot an animal. That's all I care about. Right. And for me, oh, by the way, talk about the burpee guy. So here's this guy. Let me see if you can see him. So here he is there. He's setting his phone down.
Is he doing his burpees?
Now, mind you, yeah. Now, mind you, He's probably members of one of the highest, top clubs in Philly.
Accountability, man.
And he owes me. And if he doesn't get it, guess what? I take his key fob away. And let me tell you what, when you push those kids, like I had 32 kids in there today. The place was spotless. You know why? Because if they don't do that, they won't come back. And I don't have anyone cleaning my place because I can't afford it.
Yeah, I remember the first year you opened your first location, you gave a kid a hard time for leaving a cup or a pizza thing or something.
Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A. They like the Chick-fil-A stuff. But like it's that style of like, George, at the end of the day, you gotta make sure you hold people accountable.
Yeah.
Whether it's golf, life. Like, dude, I have people hold me accountable. If I do something stupid on social media, I'll hear about it. And guess what? But like tomorrow, 200 ladies coming, 200 women are coming to my facility that I want to show a good time. I called 4 of my partners that were women, and we had a game plan because they hold me accountable after they come in and we didn't do a good job.
Right.
And that's, that at the end of the day, it will never happen. I will never not have someone enjoy their time. And I feel like the world is getting worse and worse with attitudes, and people are like very, very depressed, very things, and they need something to do. I mean, I had a guy just today, he's like, well, your dues are too much. Okay. Whatever, dude. You get a multi-million-dollar facility for not that much. And if you don't want it, go somewhere else.
It's unlimited use, right?
Yeah. Let me know how your short game is next year. When you still suck at golf, hey, it's your fault, not my fault. I gave you a shot.
Yeah, but that's the thing too that I think might be one of those entrepreneurial lessons is that you don't have to chase every customer. There are some dollars that are going to cost you more than you will earn from them.
I will tell everybody, I would rather lose money every day and have my solid group than make a multi-millions and have a shitty group. Yeah. I just won't do it. And people, like, that's a choice, though. That's a choice, and that's my vision. My vision is to hold a very, very solid group. And I'm gonna tell you what, all these members are very happy the way I do it right now.
Yeah,
and that's all I care about. Honestly, I keep 600, 700 people happy. George, if you don't like how I do it, fuck, I don't care. The public doesn't like me, fine. All I care about is this many people. I don't teach any non-members. That's how expensive I am. Because if you're not in my model, I don't care about you.
How far are you away from being filled up at this one? Are you even open yet? Are you?
No, we're not. We're not. No, we're not even open. I mean,
when's the grand opening?
Grand opening is January 7th.
Okay.
And I wanted just to make sure it worked. We got like 60 spots left, maybe 50 spots.
That's so good. Man. Congratulations.
I can go. Thanks, man. I can go all the way up to 500 if I want to, but I don't want 500 members in here. Obviously,
you're gonna kill the experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I have 15 events already scheduled for January. So yeah, we'll do this. I mean, we got that guy John. I mean, he made a junior program, dude. That just I'm so proud to have him in here to run this facility, and that's what clubs don't understand is that if you screw us, you're done, because I'm the best at what I do, and I open this facility to everybody. John's the best at what he does. I hire him. You're the best at what you do. I hire you, because we group up together. No club can touch us.
Right.
And that's what I tell people. There's no like, I'm not trying to be arrogant or cocky. Nobody can keep up with what we do. No. Nobody. So
no, I've been watching.
It just is what it is.
And I understand from a firsthand perspective how much work goes into all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nobody. And that's, like, my dad used to tell me, if I tied a rope around your waist and my waist, you'd be a bloody nub by noon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could. That's applicable to you, for sure.
And it's not a bad thing, but like, I have over 40 some clubs that are represented in here, and I just tell every member that comes in, when you go outside, don't bring Skramble with you, because I my bag room, like, people ask me how much I charge to keep your bag in there. It's free. It's included. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you go? Yeah, I know. And exactly. Johnny said you can't post scores anyways. I mean, like, these people, like, these clubs have, and it's funny because when they come in here, and I hate to say it, I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to get into there. This guy comes in with his golf thing and he's like, it sent me to the wrong address. And I'm like, bro, you're lucky you're in here because of that guy. And he's some doctor. I don't know who he is. But at the end of the day, I don't care who you are, dude. Right. You could be some Joe Schmo, or you could be Jeff Bezos. Let me tell you what, Bezos comes in my spot and he doesn't say fucking hi to me. He's out the door.
Right.
Just is what it is. I'm sorry. Whether it's the president, like you give me the president of the PGA, if he doesn't walk into my spot and if he wears golf clothes, I'm going to bust your balls. It just is. And I'm going to treat you just like you treat me wearing a damn hoodie and sweatpants at a private club.
Make hoodies golf attire, man.
Exactly. Backwards cap. Oh my God. I'm a freaking, I'm whatever, so that's just,
that's a necessity in Florida, man. My neck was leather from teaching.
Oh, yeah,
I have the hat flipped.
Yes. So, I just hope more guys like us kind of get out there. But, at the end of the day, we're not the narrative, right? I mean, Big Mike is obviously, we're all the same, basically, in a nutshell. I just do my thing. I don't really care about anybody else. If you want to get in, you want to know what we do, this is what we do. Follow me.
That's why I'm highlighting you guys. I want to feature the guys that are making golf, the entertainment that it should be, the fun that it should be.
That's what we do.
You want to get all stuffy and you go to a wine tasting and get some cheese or something.
Yeah.
You want to go
to the learning
around and
the best. But we only got a few minutes left on this time. The best part is the performance studio. Those are the best. Like there's 100, thousands of them. Who gives a shit? The learning center. This is a learning center.
Yes,
I don't call it a learning center. It's a house, just like your house,
bro.
You know what I mean? So that's what we do. We'll keep going. I'm building number 3. You follow me on that one too. You tell me I can't do something. Let's go do it, buddy.
I will be. What do you want to leave everybody with? Golden nugget from the Skramble House. Best golf tip you got?
It's funny. I had a guy just tag me today in Facebook, which once again I don't know who he is. Mike Ray out in San Antonio, good instructor. But he said, he's like, he quoted me. I don't care. What did he say? What did he say? Oh, shut up. Keep grinding. Nobody cares.
There you go.
At the end of the day, nobody cares. Just keep doing what you're doing every day, day in and day out.
All right, brother.
That's what we roll with every day.
Yeah, man. Thank you for your time. Good luck with Fox tomorrow, dude. And I love the place, buddy. I love the place. You should be really proud of it, man.
Thanks, man.
All right, dude. We'll check soon.
Thanks for having me.